Alrighty guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. At request of one of my Patreon members, Yelper, he's asking about this controller here, and he wants to know how to change the date on this thing. Now I haven't gotten the manual out or anything like that, so I'm just going to attempt to do this on the fly. And we'll see. So here's the date. I just hit OK. That just shut the loads off. Let's try escape. Okay, here we go. So down. Factory reset, failure info, meter, parameters, monitoring. I'm going to go to device info. Guess that's not it. Control parameters, device, factory reset, don't want that. Meter parameters. Let's try that. No. Let's click on device PSW. Oh, that's the password. Device parameter. Oh. Backlight 60 seconds. There's shows the date there, so I wonder. Down. Whoops. 60 seconds, so that's okay. Save successful. I should be able to get down to this area though. Backlit 2013, so I want to change that. So I wonder how exactly. Okay, so if you hit Yelper, if you go into device parameters and you hit this side arrow on the right, you can change this. So let's change this to May, and then I got to go look at my cell phone to get the actual date here, buddy. May 22nd. So oops, other way. Over. This will be 19. May 22nd, 19. And then 17, 27, 30. What the hell is this? I don't know what 17, 27, 30 is, but if you want to change it, you just hit that right arrow on there. Am I even on camera? Probably not. Tilt the camera up a bit for you, bud. So you use the left and right to move down to each selection, and then you just go up and down to change out the date. So let me, for example, I'll just go back to go from May to April. So I got it May 22nd, 2019, because this is where I shot the video. But I don't understand what this 17, 27, 30 is. So I'm just going to hit OK, save, and leave it. And then once I hit escape, we'll get right back out of everything, hopefully, or hit OK. I'll hit monitoring. You got to click monitoring, I guess. I'll turn my loads back on, and then as I flip through, it should populate it with the new date on here. So there it is, May 22nd, 2019. Okay, so how did I get there, Yoper? We're going to do that right now. So we're going to hit escape, and that brings up your main menu. So you want to go down to device parameters, number 6. You hit OK, and you hit the was it down? Yeah, you hit the down button. That brings you this. So what you do is then hit OK, and then you use the right arrow to move through each section. And if you want to change something, you press up. And then once you're all done, you just hit OK, and it'll ask you to save it. And then you're saved. I didn't even have to break out the manual for that, which is good because, and then you go back to monitoring and hit OK. That's your main screen. I didn't have to break out the manual because it's buried in my little case over there. So that's good. So hopefully that helps you out, Yoper. Any more questions, let me know. I wasn't even going to bother setting my time and stuff, but at your request, I definitely would help you out any way I can that I know of anyway. So I just did that on the fly. Everything seems to be good. We have rain coming this afternoon at the Off-Grid Tiny House, so maybe I will get some rain caught for the first time in the tiny house. Depends how long I found that it has to rain for a good couple hours before things will start moving my way. So that's kind of what I need. I need almost like a full day of rain, and then I can definitely love it. Everything will be awesome. I can catch everything. So my iZoom light helped out for lighting in here, because it's fairly dark. The one mistake I did was I didn't put enough windows in the tiny house, or the size of the windows. But then again, I wasn't sure at the time what was going to happen. Was I going to get kicked out? Blah, 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 blah. Everything's good now. So my parents are off on a 2-day trip to Niagara Falls. They like to go down there to the casino and whatever they do, shopping and all that. So I've been down there with them so many times that I'm sick of going down there, and I've decided to stay back, of course, because why not? Let them get away, and I'm gonna man the fort. I'm gonna watch their place for the couple days there, so I'll be doing that. And tiny house is a mess. I'm on the way to prepare for batteries, so you can see some solar boxes over here that are on for sale. And I kind of just made a pathway into the back storage area where I got to haul those batteries back there, and we'll go from there. But yeah, for now, at least you know how to set the date and time up, Yoper. Hopefully that helped. If not, let me know. I just did that on the fly. Hopefully you saw it on camera okay. I know the first part you couldn't really see me what I was pressing, but I was kind of just doing exploratory. But oh, I gotta reset my wind turbine because it was flashing outdoors, but normally it resets by itself. Normally when it starts flashing like that, I have to just reset the switch, and what it is it will just lock out the turbine if it gets too gusty. So if you're not here and the turbine, if it gets real gusty, the turbine will lock itself out, so it and your battery does not get damaged, which is pretty nice. But I still hate that whole, whoever engineered that switch and all that. I don't know, It's just stupid to me. But there you go. It's what I got to deal with. Yeah. So I got to bail out of here before the rain hits. And, yeah. Not much I can do today at the tiny house. Not a whole ton. So I came over special just for Yoper. Learning experience for him and me, because I didn't know how to do it either. I just started playing buttons in the menu. Guys, it's important if you're doing what I do, going into menus and stuff, don't change anything and save it if you don't know what you're doing. But for me, I figured out how to get into the dates, change it, save it. That won't affect anything, really, unless you're doing some really high-end monitoring of your system. I'm not. It works great. But now that, now that it's in there, I can show it off. Big deal. It keeps track of the date and time. I guess. I don't know what that 1733 is. Yeah, it is time. It's got to be military time. 1733 and then the second count. Huh. Well, I don't know anything about it, so whatever. So, like I say, I'm just going to leave everything on charge here going. It's kind of, yet again, a still windy day out because we have another round of storms coming. So, not the best day for me to be changing out the composting toilet, but I will. It's due. It's definitely due. It's getting to the point where it's definitely in the massive change out needed. But that's pretty damn good for a toilet, guys, if you think about it. Maybe once or twice a year you got to change it out. That's pretty slick. And actually, once the water system's hooked up, I'll be using this guy more as my urinal here, the laundry tub. And just using that for the crapper, and then we'll see how long I can go without changing it. And there's no odor, like I mentioned the odor the other day, but I believe that's because it's getting pretty full, and that's kind of your hint to, oh, hey, you got to look at this and change it. So I'll do that. I've already made a how-to video of how to address changing out the Nature's Head composting toilet. So if you haven't seen that, please go check that out. It's on my YouTube channel somewhere. Just type in composting in the search on my channel, and it should pop up in a list. And it's a fairly long video, but I go through the whole process. It's not too bad to do. And yeah, so we'll see you guys later. Hopefully that helped you, Yoper. I think you were mentioning I don't want to mention anything in their conversations, but I believe you said you were off to your cabin there, and you were setting up your own off-the-grid setup, which is awesome. And hopefully all is working well with yours. They're pretty basic nowadays to set up, unless you want to get into I don't know, some really crazy stuff, but it's fairly straightforward stuff to work with. And yeah, so I'm out of here.